closet, girl, throw them out.
Dolce and Gabbana, Fendi and Adana, Karen, they be sharing all their money, got me wearing fly.
Hi cousins, welcome to another vlog. If this is your first time here, my name is Nakia, and over here I call you guys cousins. And the only thing you have to do to become a cousin is to like and subscribe to the channel. So I know you could tell this is about to be a different type of video over here. This is not about to be a day in the life or a weekly vlog. This is going to be a chit chat video between us girls, because I don't think we did this in a very long time, or have we ever did it at all. You know I came over here and I brought you some of my favorite things and stuff like that, but I don't think we ever had like a sit down chit chat. And I wanted to talk about how to have a more polished look. And the reason why I am saying it over here is because I have been asked, because I've been in the beauty industry for over 10 years now. I'm gonna just go ahead and age myself. I've been in the beauty industry for over 25 years, So I think I'm more than able and capable of having this discussion, because I've seen a lot of women. I've did a lot of makeovers. I've come across a lot of clients that have become friends, and I have been asked before, because I bring up the word polished in like regular conversation, and my client or my who have become my friend will ask me, do I have a polished look? So because of my personality, I am not able to be in front of that person and be like, no, your look isn't polished. I can't do that. So I feel like I'll bring a video, and I'll do this video and kind of like help direct on what a polished look can look like. So let's get right into it. So I want to start with the obvious, and it is your skin. It is so important that we have a good skincare routine and finding the proper products that work well with our chemistry. I went through a stage where I was having a lot of outbreaks along my cheek area, and it was not hormonal. It was because I've been consuming too much vitamin B12, and I did not know that too much vitamin B12 will come out in your skin and it'll present as acne. So I didn't know that. I was just treating it. I had did facial peel, just trying to treat the acne, until I went to a dermatologist, and they was like, okay, tell me what you're doing. So I told them what I was doing, and I told them how often I was taking B12 vitamins. I'm thinking I'm doing myself a justice, and I'm really doing my skin an injustice. And it was like, no, you can't consume that much B12, because your body can't absorb it. So it was coming out of my skin, and I was having like terrible acne on my face, and it'll dry up, it'll leave a scar. It was the products I was using was leaving my skin ashy, all kind of stuff was going on. And so I stopped using the B12, and I got me a good skincare routine going, and I started to get rid of the acne and then the blemishes along with the acne. So finding a good skincare routine is so essential, because the first thing people see when they see you is your skin, So whether you got on full glam or you don't have on any makeup at all, your skin is so important, because bad skin going to show through makeup also. So I would say the first thing to having a polished look is taking care of your skin, drinking enough water, making sure you're consuming the right vitamins and not over consuming the B12 like I was doing, and just eating properly and having the proper skincare routine, so that you can get your skin to an even texture, to a nice texture, and getting rid of the dark spots, the pigmentation in your skin. So number one, finding yourself a good skincare routine, because you want your skin you want to be confident when you walk out the door, and having a nice, even toned skin. The texture is really nice. So I'm gonna say that first. Making sure your skin is taken care of properly is number one. The second thing I'm gonna say is proper maintenance, So, and when I say maintenance, I don't mean we're not getting all out there right now. I just want to say, like, making sure your eyebrows is groomed properly, making sure that you didn't took all the excess peach fuzz from over your lip and on your face. You know what I mean? Even if you're doing like the microdermaplaning yourself, but you just want to get all of those extra hairs from off of your face, from over your lip. You want to make sure your eyebrows are neatly trimmed. And I think that is so important with having a polished look. So good skincare and proper grooming is number one. So I'm always like, maybe once a week, I'm taking that microdermablade and I'm getting all of that peach fuzz off of my face, from over my lip, Even on my arms and stuff like that, because I have a lot of tattoos, but the tattoos seem to look a lot smoother, a lot prettier when I've gotten that extra excess hair off of my body, so grooming properly, doing your eyebrows, getting the peach fuzz from off of your face is essential to looking a lot more polished. That does not have to be expensive. You can do your own eyebrow trimming and your own microdermabrasion. I don't get waxing because waxing don't agree with me. It breaks my skin out. So I'm always using the blades, and I'm trimming up my own eyebrows and stuff like that. So it don't have to be expensive. We're going to keep it on maintenance that you can probably do yourself for right now. Next, I'm going to say proper moisturizing, because don't nothing look worse than your skin looking dry and crepey, ashy. You want to use a good moisturizer. I do like the Tatcha moisturizer, but what is wrong with my tongue? But it can be very expensive, but getting you a good moisturizer. CeraVe makes a really good moisturizer. Vaseline actually makes a good moisturizer too. So making sure your skin is nice and moist, and it's kind of like, like glistening. That's so nice. It's so pretty, and it looks very healthy. So making sure your skin is properly moisturized is super important. So even if you don't have on any makeup or anything, your skin looks glowy and it looks plump. Lancome Moisture Surge is a really good moisturizer. I love it. And it's going to give your skin a lot plumper look and a more youthful appearance also. So making sure your skin is properly moisturized is the next thing. Now I want to talk about like your dental hygiene. Okay, it's so many layers to this, right? Because you have that group of people who going all the way out and they're getting veneers and all of that extra stuff, and teeth look perfect. But it don't have to be that expensive, right? If you're taking proper care of your teeth, getting them clean on a regular basis, using products that helps whiten your teeth without stripping the enamel is really good. So those Crest white strips are good. I also use like a whitening pen on my teeth, because having a pretty set of teeth is so important. Your breath smelling fresh is so important, so using those products that's going to make your teeth a little whiter. And I'm a coffee drinker, so I'm always using products that's going to whiten my teeth, keep them looking bright. Regular visits to the dental office is so important, just getting those cleanings and possibly getting your dentist to whiten your teeth. So good dental hygiene is so important. When you brush, you floss. They go hand in hand. Don't do one without the other, So you want to have good, pretty, sparkling white teeth and making sure you have fresh breath. This is all a part of having a polished look. If you're that person who don't like to do the extras every day, I would say investing in getting eyelash extensions. Because eyelash extension has the power to just making your face look done up without you having to do it up, So me personally, I don't wear eyelash extensions because I am a makeup artist, so I'm able to put my own lash strips on. So I do my lash strips not daily, but for the most part, I'm gonna do a nice cute set of lash strips and my eyebrows properly groomed. It makes me look deliberate. It makes me look like I was purposeful in making sure I look good. So investing in you some eyelash extensions. If you know how to put your own lash strips on, that's a plus. Or if you have a nice set of lashes, then investing in a good mascara. So when your lashes are looking fuller, your eyebrows are looking nice and trimmed and groomed properly. And when I say groomed, get you a nice eyebrow gel, something that's going to put all the hairs in place. So I like the Got to Be Glue eyebrow gel. It's really good. It don't flake up, and it gives my brows like a nice little shine to it. So I will go across my brows with the eyebrow grooming gel. I'll take a fan and I'll just press my finger across it and to lay these brows down like really nice and neat. And if I don't have on makeup, I have on my lash strips and my brows are really nice and neat. It's perfect. It looks very deliberate. It looks like I like to take care of myself. Now, if you're one of the girls who have the tattoo brows, like the microblading, and they are starting to look a little faded, or I done seen it starting to look a little green. You don't want that. You don't want that. So if you're not going to go and get those eyebrows microbladed, then I would suggest that every day you got your nice brow grooming gel, a pencil, and you just want to shade it in and make it look nice, neat, and deliberate. Your lips. Two things. Get you a really good lip balm, and you want to get you a lip liner. So I like a lip stain because it stays on all day. So I'm familiar with the Summer Fridays lip stain and the Huda. Why can I ever pronounce her name right? Huda Beauty lip stain. And they have a wide range of colors. So I'm usually doing dark brown from Huda, and it's a medium brown from Summer Fridays that I like, because if I line my lips really nice, and you got to make sure you do it neatly. You don't want your lines to be all smudgy and over your cupid's bow too much, so you want to take your time, do you a nice lip line, and then put on a really nice gloss over the top of it. And it just has the ability to make you look like you're taking care of yourself. You're looking very deliberate. So your brows are done, your lashes are done, your skin is glowing, your teeth is white, your lips look very deliberate and pretty and full with your lip liner and your lip gloss. And this is a really quick look to still look polished, and you can go out into the world and you look good, So yeah, a good lip combo is super important, and you don't have to keep reapplying that lip stain all day. So it's going to stay looking cute, and maybe you'll reapply your lip balm. But other than that, all day you are looking cute, you're looking polished, you're looking very deliberate. Your hair. Okay. It's so many avenues I want to go with this hair, because I'm seeing things that I can't address face to face. But your hair, if you're a girl that wear a weave and you're doing leave out, your leave out got to be neat. You know what I mean? You can't have a leave out that's kind of like gelled into your weave, or a leave out that is not pressed out. And if you don't have time to do those things, then I would say then don't do it. Don't do the leave out, and the leave out is looking tacky, So I would say do the leave. If you're going to do the leave out, then invest in pressing your hair out daily, or making sure it's smoothed down daily. I know it might cause a little bit of heat damage or something like that, but press it out enough that it's not having to be pressed every day. But you cannot get your hair weave and that leave out is looking gelled down and just not blending into your hair weave. So if you're one of the girls who not good with an iron and all of that stuff, or not good with blending your leave out into your weave, then you might want to go into another type of style than getting something with a leave out. Then maybe you're a braid girl, then you might have to have your braids done, and then all you have to do is concentrate on your edges. But investing in your hairdo that is going to make it easier for you to wake up every day and look your absolute best is important. When I'm wearing my own hair like this, I love it because it's cool, but I have to make sure it's neat. I got to make sure it's laid down properly. I got my, my edges down neat and stuff like that. And I like to have my bun just a tad bit messy, not sort of, not all the way in place. But you have to invest in making your hair look properly, So I'm a long weave girl. I love long weaves, but I don't like weaves that I got to do every day. So I'll usually get straight hair and have a nice little layer cut in it, and my leave out and everything is very blendable. So all I have to do is put my bonnet on at night, and when I take it off in the morning, I'm brushing it out or possibly rolling it at night. But you have to invest in you a good weave. If you get somebody to install you a good weave, and you might spend a little bit on the hair and the installation, but it's going to be well worth it to wake up every morning and you're looking polished. Or like I said, investing you some braids if you're a braid girl. But it's a must. If you're going to do leave out, then you got to keep it up daily. You cannot have it looking cakey and gelled down and just too much happening, and it's not actually looking like the texture of the weave. So yeah, making sure that your hair is on point. I want to talk about our undergarments. Our undergarments are so important to having a polished look. Having you a good bra that's going to make the girl sit up properly, is so important. So if you're investing you a good bra, it's going to look good up underneath your clothes. So if you have on a nice t-shirt, the girls are sitting up properly. They're not like sagging down. And I know we get older and stuff like that, but that's why they make this stuff. Make sure you have on a good bra that's going to make the girl sit up, because it's going to make your clothes look 1000% better. Use the straps on that bra, girl. Bring it all the way to the end. It's going to make the boobies sit up and come in. That's going to present with a nice little cleavage in there too. Not to say that you have to have your cleavage out, but you want the boobs to be sitting up and more of your torso is showing, So if the girls are sitting up, then more of your stomach is showing. You can see the separation between your boobs and your torso, which looks really nice under your clothes. And also investing in you a good pair of Spanx. Undergarments that's going to suck you in, not to the point of uncomfortable, but to the point where you see everything is symmetrical. You don't see one bump, two bumps, and we all have a little bit of stuff going on, a little pouch, a little here, little love handles there. But if you get the right undergarments that's going to smooth it out, it's going to look so nice when you put on your jeans and your t-shirt. So yeah, having the proper undergarments is 1000% important. Sit the girls up, smooth the sides out, smooth the front out. It's a must. It's a must, and it's going to look perfect in all of your clothes. Makeup. If you're not a girl who knows how to put on makeup, then you need to get you a really, really easy 3-step makeup routine, something that's not going to take a lot, because putting on makeup and not putting it on properly, is messy looking. It is so far to the right of looking polished as you can be to the right. So if you're not a girly that knows how to put on makeup, then just make sure those other things are in place: your brows, your lashes, your lip gloss, and your skin is looking good. If you want to learn how to do a simple makeup routine, I think that if you can learn how to do a simple makeup routine, that will be really good. Just a nice foundation, a little bit of concealer, and a little bit of blush goes a long way when you got your other stuff together. You got your brows, your lashes, your lips, and you just got a 3-step makeup routine: foundation, concealer, lipstick, a little powder. It's so many videos here, and maybe I'll do one too, a 10-minute makeup routine that will make your day easier, but you still walk out the door looking very deliberate and very polished. So if you don't know how to do makeup, then learn you a 10-minute makeup routine. If you're not willing to learn you a 10-minute makeup routine, don't put on any makeup at all. Don't wear a lipstick that does not look concise, that's not well within the borders of your lips. Because if you put on a pink or red lipstick and it looks smudgy and it's like smudging outside of your Cupid's bow, I don't care what you put on, it just don't look right. And it takes a little bit of time to get in that mirror and to make sure your lipstick is on right, your liner is on right. And it takes a little time, but it looks a whole lot better than just opening up your lipstick and you just swiping it on just to have a little color on your lip. It looks ugly, and I hate to even use that word like that, but it don't look good. So if you're not going to take your time and put on your lipstick, then just wear you a gloss. But putting on a lip liner with your lipstick, it makes it look a lot neater and a lot deliberate. And I would say only wear gloss if you're not going to invest a little bit of extra time in applying your lipstick. Jewelry. Investing in a nice pair of earrings, a nice chain, a small watch, something that just helps to kind of like bring out that girly side of you, which would be so cute. Just a small pair of studs. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. You can get costume jewelry, a pair of studs that costs you about $10. A nice small chain, a nice watch, something small. It doesn't have to cost you a whole lot of money, but it will just enhance that feminine part of you that makes you feel cute, that makes you look cute, So, invest in a nice little pair of studs or a small pair of hoops. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything that's so what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't have to be a whole lot, Me personally, I like studs. Sometimes I'll get into a small hoop, but yeah, invest into you a couple of nice everyday pieces of jewelry. We've already talked about keeping that skin moist and shining and glistening and looking plump and youthful. What you smell like is so important. If you are one of the girls who really don't know what scent to get for yourself, I would say smell a couple of things. See what you like. See what your nose is attracted to. But as a woman, you should always smell good. You should never leave the house and you're not smelling like something nice. You are a girl. You are a woman. You should, anytime you pass, you should have a scent trail, a signature scent. My signature scent years ago was Flower Bomb. The older I got, it changed, but I would wear Flower Bomb and people would know, yeah, that's Nakia. I love Flower Bomb and I had bottles of it. I redid it every time it ran out. I was getting another bottle of Flower Bomb. But invest in you a scent. Smell good all the time. And that starts with your shower routine. So your bath, your shower gels should smell like something yummy. Your oils should smell like something yummy. Your body balms should smell like something yummy. And then you layer it with your perfume. So all of those combinations will add up to you having a scent that's long lasting and you just smell beautiful. Your clothes. Finding things that fit your body type is super important. Things that fit your body type. Lately I've been into the baggy jeans and a fitting shirt. Whether it's the barrel leg, the wide leg. I've been loving those jeans because lately I just haven't been having the urge to have stuff that's so tight on me. So I want to look good. I want to look presentable, but I also want to be comfortable. So I'm doing like the jeans that fit properly, and I'm doing a tailored looking t-shirt, or a tailored blouse with my jeans. But you want your clothes to fit you properly, and you also want them to feel comfortable to your personality. So I'm loving the summer dresses. I'm loving the halters for the summer, the halters with the wide leg pants, the halters and the shorts, stuff like that. So finding the proper clothes that fit you. I'm going to say this, and this is so important. I know we love us a nice pair of jeans, but if you have jeans that don't fit good, they do not look good. So if you have on a pair of jeans and it's sagging in the seat, that's a no. That's a no. You may have to try to find you a brand that's going to fit better in the crotch area, but your jeans should not have that room, that sagging in the seat. It's not cute at all. So invest the time and the effort into finding the jeans that fit you properly and the size that fit you properly. Because if they're too small, then more than likely you're going to get that sagging in the seat because you can't pull them up enough. So if you got jeans like that right now in your closet, girl, throw them out. Throw them out. They're not doing you any justice. You got pants that fit you like that, throw them out. Or go get them altered. But don't walk around with jeans that don't fit you properly. So you want them to fit well in the seat area and you want them to fit well around the waist. Not too snug around the waist that is giving you muffin top. So it's too tight. So it's making your rolls roll over. So you don't want that. So I know this is a lot to kind of take in all at once, but I'm telling you, do it. It's worth getting it done. Finding you a pair of jeans that's not too tight around the waist, but tight enough that it's not pulling down and showing the crack of your butt either. So I love Lucky Brand because Lucky Brand come in a plethora of sizes and lengths, and they they just have a fit for everybody, Lucky Brand jeans, and I love it. So they fit really good. They have a whole lot of different sizes. The button flies are chef kiss. I love Lucky Brand button fly jeans. They're going to fit me really good. They'll fit you really good. You just have to find the one that's for you. And I'm not sure if they still got Lucky Brand in the mall, because that's where I used to go. I'll go to the mall and get it. But now so many people that you can buy jeans from that you can actually, you just have to take the time to find your fit. Go into the mall, go and find that fit that fits you good. Keep them pants from sagging in the seat. That's a no. A combination of everything that we talked about in this video will definitely give you a more polished look. It'll have you with a more confident outlook on yourself. Your nails. Keeping your nails done is so important. Finding you a good nail technician, somebody that knows how to do your nails the way you like it, but keeping them done on a regular basis. You know, it don't have to be anything like fancy. Like I like to do all these rhinestones and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be that extreme. Just getting your nails done, groomed properly, getting a nice manicure. It can be a really plain color, you know, like just white or that Hello Bunny, I believe, you know, that whitish pink color, or any color you want, just making sure that they are well manicured, taken care of, the polish isn't chipping, that kind of stuff. Making sure your nails and your feet are looking A1 is so important to having a polished look, you know. So take the time. I know we as women, we can get caught up in taking care of everybody else, but take the time to take care of yourself. Putting the time in to see about your needs is so important. Get your nails done, ladies. Get your feet done. Make sure that they make sure it's something that you like looking at. You know, forget about everybody else for a second, but it's something that you like to look at every day. It makes you feel good. I love when it's time for me to go to my nail tech. I kind of maneuver everything else around that too. So when I know it's time for me to go get my nails done, I go once a month to get my nails done a feeling. I might do my pedicure twice a month. But when I know it's time for me to go to her to get my nails done, I just want to make sure my hair is tea. Because I know when I leave there, my nails going to be tea, my hair is going to be tea, my brows are going to be done, my skin is going to be glowing, and it's going to make me feel really good about myself. So yeah, take the time to see about yourself. And the key word here is time. Don't rush on you. Don't rush on what's going to make you look good. Don't shortcut on what's going to make you feel good, you know? So a combination of everything that we talked about in this video has the ability to make you have a more polished look. And I hope this video was helpful. I'm so glad that I finally talked about it. And I hope some of the girls who might have asked me, do they have a polished look, see the video, because I'm just not that person. I'm not going to say, you can do this better, you can do that better. I'm not going to do that, you know, because I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable doing that, you know. But I hope this video will help and you will listen and, you know, follow some of these things. And yeah, invest in yourself. Do some of those things, making sure your skin is taken care of. Make sure your hair is done. Make sure your brows is done. All the proper grooming essentials is so important to having a more polished look. So yeah, I enjoyed making this video. If you found any value in this video, I appreciate it if you would share it with a friend. Don't forget to like this video, and I will see you girls in the next one.